Hello, Heather here. I'm back again for Create a Lifetime of Happiness, where I am discussing how I have shifted my world to one of always able to see the positive and ask that important question to myself when my life got turned upside down and everything I knew was shattered about 3.5, 4 years ago now. Wow. and just really how in that moment I decided, do I want to be bitter or do I want to be better? And the answer is always better and continues to be better. So I want to share with you guys how you can do the same thing of always seeing the positive, always appreciating and pouring from that glass full of love, glass full of positivity and appreciation. I always start off with my inspirational quote. So today, and before I do that, if you are joining me, go ahead and comment and like so I know that you're watching. Just say hello. I love to hear from you guys. All right, so that quote that I was talking about, I love inspirational quotes. I read them every day. It just gives me that boost of motivation, that smile on my face. So I hope it does the same for you guys. This is actually from a book one of my clients got me. It's a Book of Awakening by Mark Nepo. And he says, what is not expressed is depressed. So what is not expressed is depressed. Anybody agree with that? I sure do. So if we are able to express ourselves and express what is within and what exists within, that opens our heart up. That's where we allow our best self to shine. And we truly start creating that happiness from within because we are expressing ourselves. We're feeling alive. We're feeling authentic because we're not hiding all those thoughts and fears inside. And so when we express ourselves, it truly is that unlocking that door. Like I always have this image of myself when I used to keep everything inside, like me as a little girl, kind of sad, all shackled with like locks and chains, where she was just begging to get out, but she couldn't. So express yourself, let that little inner child within be free, because otherwise when we push things down, that's when we feel like we're not enough and we get overwhelmed and stressed. And we can really just be really closed off from the people that we love and that we care about and the things that we love and care about. And the more closed off, the more we depress those things and push them down, the more disconnected we become from ourselves. And if we're disconnected from ourselves, we definitely can't connect with others. So that's why I really love this quote, because it's a great reminder and definitely goes along with what I've been sharing. So again, that is, what is not expressed is depressed. Today, I am talking about appreciation. This is a really easy thing for a lot of us to like get in the grips of, is taking things for granted, not appreciating what we have, thinking of all the things that we don't have and what we want to be having, instead of appreciating the things that we have right now in this moment today. We always get in that mentality of like the grass is always greener on the other side. You guys know what I'm talking about. So when we think in that way, we're really closing ourselves away from what we already have. And usually if we take a look at what we already have, we're pretty fortunate. So when we begin to practice this appreciation every single day, then it becomes natural to you, where you're already noticing all the blessings you have that exist in your life day to day. So let me know, do you have any challenges yourself recognizing your blessings? Or do you already have this practice? Do you already make sure that you're showing appreciation for what you have, the people you have in your life every single day? Comment and let me know. So what is appreciation? What do I mean by appreciation? Appreciation is the recognition and enjoyment of the good qualities of all the things that we have in our life, be it someone or something. So we're just appreciating and recognizing those good qualities about that person, about our home. That was a big one for me this year, actually, is I was really good about appreciating the people in my life, appreciating what I have for my career and my family. But I wasn't very good about appreciating my house. Like I'd always want to change it. And so I realized I was really starting to like put this negativity around my safe oasis that I created for myself. So I started the practice of like going around each room and appreciating what I liked about my house and my neighborhood. And now I love it. Like I don't want to move. So showing those appreciations to everything that we experience every single day. And have you ever heard the saying, what we appreciate appreciates? That is something that I used to write on my desktop at work so that it was just that simple reminder for me. So if you guys have something like that, put those reminders, like where energy goes, energy flows. So what we're putting our negativity into, we're going to get negativity out of. If we're putting positivity into something, it's going to flow positivity. Same thing with appreciation. If we're appreciating something, it goes up in value. And that can be finances, what we think of stuff, the people in our life, our relationships. So what we appreciate appreciates. It's very simple and it's very true. It applies that abundance and love to each part of our lives when we are appreciating it. And that means our health, our relationships, our careers, everything. Appreciation allows us to love the life that we're living right now, the life that we have. Like we can always wish for something new, but a huge start to finding something better for yourself, going after new things for ourselves, is appreciating what we already have right now, recognizing our blessings, and avoid taking the people and things we have in our life for granted. When we're able to do that, it really frees us, like that freedom word that gets thrown around a lot that people want to like see. When we have that, it allows us to feel creative and leads us to achieving what we want, and ultimately it leads us to success. So the practice I use that's been really helpful is each night before I go to bed, I pray to that which is greater. So if that means God, the universe, higher being, whatever it is for you, go through and list everything that you're grateful for that day. And if you have problems doing this, a question that I ask myself sometimes is, what if I only woke up tomorrow with what I showed appreciation for today? If only the things I stated I was grateful for tonight is all I woke up with tomorrow, you better believe my mind started flowing, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh my gosh, I have children, I have friends, I have family that are there for me, I have a home, I have food, I have clothes. Like I live in so much abundance. So that is a big trick for me. And when you allow yourself to do that every night and put that practice into play, you're automatically going to start seeing those things, and you're not going to have to ask yourself that question every night. The other thing that I do is writing it down. So a practice that I'd like you guys to try is write down every day at least 3 things you're grateful for. Just 3. It doesn't have to be like a long drawn out thing. It could just simply be listing like my dog, my cat, my children, boom. And then if you're ever feeling like you are just kind of down, or like you don't have a lot going for yourself or a lot in your life, go back and read what you had written down for the past week, past month, however long you've been doing this practice. And you're gonna see like, oh my gosh, actually my life's pretty freaking amazing. So I have not too much to complain about. The third thing that I wanna share with you guys of what I have done is showing appreciation for the people in our life. We are a society that suffers from underappreciation. And what I want you to do is think about how you would feel if somebody walked up to you and said, oh my God, Heather, like, thank you so much for taking the time to write me a note and let me know how much I mean to you. Thank you so much for always being there for me, for listening to me and never giving me any judgment. Like if somebody walked up and said that to me, like I would have the biggest smile on my face. I would love them so much. Like, yes, thank you. And that same warm, fuzzy feeling that we would get when we have that appreciation is the same thing somebody else is going to feel whenever you walk up and appreciate them. So tell somebody thank you every single day. And I always say this to my clients, like, if it is not specific enough, then it's not what you need to be doing. Like, if you can walk up to any random person and say that, like, then it's not specific enough. What I want it to be is like, hey, thank you for taking out the trash. I really appreciate that. Hey, thank you for creating time for me and going out to breakfast for me and listening to me. Hey, it could be like somebody at the store. Thank you for always smiling at me. Like, it really makes me put a smile on my face and appreciates my day, and it makes me enjoy coming in here. Like, it doesn't have to be somebody you're super close to. It could be a coworker, a friend, acquaintance, your family. Just appreciate somebody every single day. So that is this edition of Create a Lifetime of Happiness, where I'm talking about appreciation. And those 3 things I discuss are stating your blessings to that which is greater every single night, writing those 3 things down every single day, and then reflecting on them, reading back through them, and then telling someone thank you every day. And if you like the content, please like, comment, or share this video. It's my mission to help people heal their emotional wounds so they can have healthy relationships once and for all. If that is something that interests you, please comment or directly message me, and I will be happy to chat. And I will be back tomorrow where I'm talking about reframing. You guys have a beautiful rest of the day. Bye.